In this video, we'll take you through the installation process of our Lightspeed Topcat system. Open the box and remove the accessory tray, which will expose the Topcat and the safety wire. It's important to know that the Topcat is paired at the factory to the accessories inside this box, which are items such as our microphones and media connector. If the accessories will be placed in the classroom at a future time, such as after construction, we recommend you label the accessory box with the appropriate classroom number and store it in a safe location for future install. Location selection. The Topcat should be installed in the drop ceiling at the center point of the listening area. If the center tile is already occupied by a light fixture, paging speaker, fire sprinkler, suspended projector, or other item, move off-center within a 6-foot radius of the obstruction. Likewise, do not install the Topcat directly above a suspended obstruction, such as an HVAC duct. When choosing to move off-center, it's recommended to move away, not closer, to the front of the classroom. Remove the ceiling tile where the Topcat is to be installed. The tile space requirement for a Topcat is 1 foot by 2 foot. If the ceiling is a standard 2 foot by 2 foot tile, simply cut the tile in half. If you'll be cutting multiple tiles to accommodate the installation of multiple systems, it's recommended to create and use a template to expedite the tile prep process. Cut the tile using a utility knife, being sure to capture the debris. The Topcat has 4 integrated fold-out tabs, 2 on each side of the housing, that are used to help secure it in the ceiling grid. Prepare these for installation by bending them away from the Topcat to create enough room for the T-bar to fit behind the fold-out tabs. The Topcat is provided with a 20-foot length of hanging safety wire. This hanging wire can be cut in half to accommodate 2 anchor points. Secure anchor attachments to the building structure in 2 locations, being sure to follow local building code. Fold and install the hanging wire through the anchor and twist 5 to 6 times. Perform this procedure at both anchor points. Install the provided T-bar into the ceiling grid and place the Topcat in the ceiling. Once in place, push the 4 fold-out tabs on the sides of the Topcat so that they touch the T-bar to help secure it in place. When done, select 2 of the available Topcat support brackets, ensuring they are on opposite corners of the backhand, and loop the hanging safety wire through them and twist 5 to 6 times. Be sure the safety wire, not the ceiling grid, is supporting the weight of the Topcat. Powering your Topcat. Option 1. Hardwiring to building mains. Hardwiring of Topcat to the building mains should be performed by a licensed electrician. Be sure the power circuit is de-energized. Following local building code, procure and install a flex conduit from the nearest above-ceiling junction box to the Topcat backhand. Most AHJs will require this flex conduit to be 6 foot in length or less. Looking at the backhand of the Topcat, loosen the 4 screws that hold the AC cover in place and rotate it out of the way. Next, remove the adjacent metal plug. Insert the flex conduit and secure it in place. Connect the ground, neutral, and positive conductors of the 110/120 volt circuit to the terminal strip. Replace the AC connection cover. Once the circuit is energized, you will see an illuminated power LED on the speaker door located on the front of the Topcat. Powering your Topcat. Option 2. DC power connection. This will require the purchase of an optional DC PEX cable. Open the speaker door to the Topcat by sliding the 2 latches on the front panel and pulling down. Remove the power brick from the Topcat by loosening the 2 Velcro straps. Remove the IEC connector from the brick and the barrel connector from the back of the T25. Leave the Velcro strips in place and tightly fasten them to themselves. Remove the short IEC cable that was disconnected from the power brick by cutting the zip ties holding it in place. This will prevent it from vibrating on the speaker door. Pass the 50-foot DC extension cable through one of the 2 available cable grommets on the backhand of the Topcat and connect it to the 24-volt DC input on the back of the T25. Ensure any extra slack on the cable is secured to the available anchor points inside the Topcat. If you will be powering your Topcat using the DC-PEX method, it's recommended to remove the power brick prior to installation of the Topcat in the drop ceiling. Close the speaker door and slide the latches back to their original position. This will lock the speaker door in place. Run the 50-foot plenum-rated DC-PEX cable from the Topcat to the nearest below-ceiling power outlet. Support the DC-PEX cable with properly spaced J-hooks as required by local building code. Be sure to cover any exposed cabling using the appropriate surface raceway or conduit as approved by the local school district and AHJ. Using the provided electrical power cord, connect the power brick previously removed from the Topcat to the electrical outlet. Coil the excess cable and secure with wire ties. Connect the DC-PEX cable to the DC cord of the power brick, making sure that the connection is not weight-bearing. Once energized, you will see a power LED illuminated on the Topcat speaker door. Connecting a media connector. Topcat is commonly purchased with our optional media connector. The media connector is most often placed either at the teacher computer location or flat panel. To secure the media connector behind a flat panel, it's recommended to use wire ties or industrial strength Velcro. Simply connect the media connector to power using the included power supply. Then connect the audio output of the flat panel to the audio input on the media connector. Adjust the audio input settings on the media connector and flat panel audio output as necessary, starting at the mid-level audio positions. Testing the microphone. The microphone or microphones provided with your Topcat are already paired to the base system prior to shipment. It is recommended that the installers leave the microphones charging in the Clearmike cradle charger upon completion of installation to ensure the teacher has fully charged microphones on the first day of use. When first lifting the microphone from the cradle charger, the default state will be mute, which is indicated by a white LED. Tap the power button on the top of the microphone and the LED will turn blue. Now when you speak into the microphone, your voice will be heard through the system. The microphone volume is adjusted only by the up and down rocker on the side of the microphone. When testing is complete, simply place the microphone or microphones back into the cradle charger. It is often a requirement of local building code for our Topcat to mute during an active overhead page. If the local page is from a 25 volt or 70 volt paging system, then our optional Page First kit is required. If providing your own cable, be sure to use a 2-conductor 18-gauge stranded shielded cable. Connect the 2 cable conductors to the Page First connection on the T25 using the provided Euro block. The T25 is located inside the Topcat. This connection is not polarity sensitive. Connect the other end of the cable to our Page First clip using twist-on wire connectors. Strip back the outer jacket of the 25 volt or 70 volt speaker cable to expose the 2 conductors. Twist one of the 2 conductors around the Page First clip 2 or 3 times and snap closed. Use either conductor as this connection is not polarity sensitive. Perform a test page and ensure the Lightspeed system mutes during an active page.